Hi, it's Lisa Marie Todd, and welcome to another episode of An Appetizing Life. I'm here in my LA kitchen once again, and with my partner in crime, Mr. Mike, over here switching the program.
Hello.
And I'm so excited because what's next week? It's time for love. Yes, it's Cupid. Arrow has missed me, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm excited for all of you who are celebrating Valentine's Day. And honestly, I feel like every day should be Valentine's Day. As long as you're surrounded by the people you love, every day is a day about love.
And we love you.
I hear love in my home. So there's angels over there with their cupids. Let's go over there. Hi guys.
Hi.
I have a full house today. Wow, you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Kimberly.
Sure. Well, my name is Kimberly Christian. I'm an actress bartender in the
Woohoo!
LA area.
Woo-hoo!
I am from Oakland, California. I've been here
Ooh,
for about
Oaktown.
4 years. Yeah, Oaktown. Been here for 4 years now. Loving it. And yeah, man, just here and enjoying a great time. And can't wait to see what Lisa's going to cook up for us today.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Always exciting. Hi, you guys know me, Mary.
Miss Mary.
Miss Mary's here, partner in crime, having fun, waiting to eat.
And I am Randall Cortland Davis,
Ooh,
writer and
name.
yeah, gotta throw it all in. Restaurant consultant, and I am actually very excited about this. So hey.
Yay!
And I am Dana Pitts Armour, longtime friend and event planner, corporate events planner, let me specify that. Also, jam and barbecue sauce, condiment producer, developer, president of Marley B. Jammin'. And I also did a show with Lisa, which you guys need to go back and watch. With Marley B. Jammin' featuring one of her hors d'oeuvres, and it was awesome.
Yay.
So very excited to be here again. Thank you for having me, Lisa.
Yes,
Thank
anytime.
you.
Of course. Oh my gosh. Yay, what a fun group I have today. So let's get right down to it. It's Valentine's Day next week, folks. And what are you doing, Mike? Okay, he doesn't know. But I have a quick question before I get into my little Valentine's Day cocktail. This is for you, Randall. So, is it too late if you're in love to plan for, some sexy, fabulous meal at a restaurant for Valentine's Day or for this weekend?
Good question.
Give it to me straight.
A wise woman told me recently that Valentine's is every day.
I said that. That was me.
That was you. Oh, my bad.
I'm that wise woman. Yes. Yes.
However, I believe because the business is predicated on weekends and people love to do things on the weekend, it's going to start Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know it's on Tuesday, and you can pretty much do something on Tuesday as well because, again, all you need is food, wine, and a lover.
A warm body. Yes, I said that. A warm body. Anyway, so for those of you who aren't going to a restaurant and are going to stay home with that warm body on Tuesday night, woo-hoo-hoo, you can cook some of my food. So what am I cooking today? What am I doing? I have a special cocktail. Actually, I have two special cocktails because the beautiful, the lovely Kimberly over there is a mixologist. She's going to mix something up that's kind of sexy and lemony and raspberry and all that. But I went another route, and I am doing, or have done, if you're wondering what this it's not hooch, this thing, this red bottle here.
It
Looks like hooch. It's Lisa's hooch. That's my next product line, the way. No, I made, today I'm doing it's a strawberry rose sparkling cocktail. So what I did to get to here is I took some, if we can pull up the recipe, because I always pull up recipes. Maybe, maybe not. Yes. So I just made a simple syrup, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. So it's 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar. I did 6 cups of strawberries that I sliced into quarters, and then 1 tablespoon of rose water, and then we're going to add some Prosecco to that. So in my rose hooch here, I just let this boil, the water and the sugar till it became clear. And then I added my strawberries and I let it cook I let it simmer, just like simmer a little bit for about 10 minutes. And all of those juices came out of the strawberries, which is why it looks like this. And then I let that cool, and then I added in my rose water, which is, we can go ahead above here, Mike, just so people can see. There. Oh, that looks pretty against the copper. Ooh. Anyway, I added the rose water, the tablespoon of that, and then just let it cool overnight, and there you have it. So all you do, you guys have yours already, because I always make it ahead, is you take your hooch. No, not your hooch. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Here, let me move this over. Lisa's hooch. That sounds wrong. That sounds really wrong. Ah!
Okay, so we got some on it.
Yeah, stop. Okay, so we're going to pour that in. Look how pretty that is. And couldn't be simpler, guys. Just a little Prosecco. Now, I opened it earlier because I already made theirs.
Yeah.
This has such a rose scent to it. It's like you give this and some roses. It's all good, guys. Cheers. Happy Valentine's Day coming up. Yes, yes, yes.
Hey, Lisa, we got Royce.
Hey, Royce.
Royce said love, love, love.
Love, 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 love you too, Royce.
He said champagne, yum, yum.
Well, just so you know, instead of using the Prosecco, which I used, you could use champagne for this. Absolutely. Any sparkling. It's
Just that
little bit of rose. Yeah. You
Such a difference.
don't use a lot because then you're going to be drinking perfume. It'll be like you're drinking a bottle of perfume, and I don't want to do that. I don't think you want to do that, you know. But I have something special for you guys to go with this. And if you looked at my Instagram, I had this bottle that was filled with strawberries and a special liquid. Well, I soaked this overnight in some rum, some white rum, as an experiment. And so I did. I wanted to do very special, get an overhead of this mic. I did some chocolate-covered strawberries. Now, these have toasted almonds on it that I've chopped up. The center one here is the dangerous one. That's the boozy strawberry. Let me tell you, I took a bite out of this to test it. This is no joke. Like, literally, you need to share this and have a bite because it's no joke at all. Not at all. Whose phone's going off? Really? It's okay. It's all right. So I made these for you guys. The other ones just are regular. They're not boozy. It's that center one. So whoever is brave enough to do it, have at it. I'm gonna pull this up. Yes. Now there's more. You know what? There's actually more I did, but I knew I had to get through the show without anybody doing a dance or falling off the chair or dancing on the table. So I'm gonna go over and bring you my. I'm gonna cause a fight. So
I think it should be aged first.
Am I before you?
Yes.
My cat. Then I'm probably the oldest one here.
No, I am.
There you go.
So the boozy one is.
That's the boozy one.
The one that's almost look like
It's
a dick.
it's boozy.
Oh, it looks like it's soaking in it.
It's soaking in it.
Hey, Lisa, say hi to Kevin. Kevin joined us.
Hi, Kevin. How are
Hi,
you?
Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
And
yes.
Allison saying hi, beautiful people. Hi, beautiful
Hello,
Allison.
Allison. Nice to see you.
She said it all looks so romantic.
It is romantic. Romance.
Oh,
You guys only ate the middle one, the boozy one. How is it?
I didn't even get any.
It's boozy.
Is that my little piece?
You should have made them all boozy.
I have extras. Don't worry.
Very good.
Thank you.
It's very good.
Delicious.
Thank you. Hey, go back over. Like, I need praise.
Yummy, it's gone.
It's delicious.
The one boozy one is
The
gone.
one boozy one is gone. There's more. I just knew I can't put that out there with you guys. It's just like, we'll be here for 2 hours if I did such a
Kevin
thing.
said that in college they soak some fruit in vodka at Kappa Alpha Psi.
Well, Kappa Alpha Psi. Well, you know, we used to do the pineapple and watermelon thing, and then you stick the straw in. Mike's like, yeah. I remember.
The water or the watermelon.
The watermelon, yeah,
Stick the
and
bottle
stick
in
the
water.
yeah, stick them and let it just kind of soak, and 24 hours later,
Everyone's having a good
everybody's having a good time.
time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I wanted to start it off right off the bat. You know, if you're gonna do that romantic thing, I'm single, happily single.
Yes, happily single.
Happily married.
I was just trying to find out what's going on.
Complicated.
It's
Complicated. But I'm good.
I was just trying to find out everybody's situation here. Your situation. Like I said, I think, Valentine's Day is time for, to reflect and to, love the people you love. But I think every day is for that, especially in this crazy world we're in right now, which I'm not even going to talk about that because we're having fun. But if you're not into rose, if you're not into champagne, shame on you, but if you're not into champagne and you want to do something else that's a little more tart, a little lemony, a little raspberry, my girl, can you come join me, please? Miss Kimberly, mixologist extraordinaire. Hi, how are you?
Good. Hello.
So what do we got going on here?
All right.
We're going to only make one of these because I can't trust you guys. Do that.
All right. So this is a martini. It's a raspberry lemon drop martini.
Ooh, yum.
Inspired by a restaurant that we've all been to.
Yes.
Plenty times
Don't you
over.
love how we did that? I'm being her sous mixologist. Is that such a thing? I'm making it up now. I am a sous chef, sous mixologist.
Yes. I like that name.
I can. You know what? I can make up whatever I want because it's my show.
Yep. Yes,
I can do whatever I want.
Is that
So-
a fancy word for bar back?
So I'm passing you. You tell me what you need.
All right.
I let you do your thing.
All right, so we're going to do, you can do whatever type of vodka you want, but we're going to do an ounce and a half of this citron vodka right here.
Ooh.
So we're going to start with that, with our
I'm gonna step back because I don't want to
that
get
we already
wait.
have here. Can you see the ice? All right, with the ice already ready to go.
I'm
We're gonna
prepared.
Go ahead and measure this out. All right. So
Yay.
we're going to do ounce and a half. That's ounce and a half in right now.
Mhm.
All right, next, we're going to move over to our ounce of sweet and sour.
Ooh. If you're sweet and sour,
If you're
this is your
sweet
drink.
and sour.
Are you sweet and sour? I'm looking at you, Dave.
I'm like hoping that she makes some extra on the side.
We'll do it.
Don't listen
You'll
to
all
me.
get a
When
taste.
we go off air, we'll make more. We're just making one.
Yes, we will.
We gotta, pace ourselves here.
Next on our triple sec, right? Got to do that. That's important.
Ooh.
Can't be drunk already.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Stuff flies all the time.
It's that strawberry.
It's that strawberry. I told you. That's why I said. I only made one. Chambord?
And Chambord.
And I'll move this out of your way.
All right. Actually, we're gonna do the Chambord last.
Okay. What else do you
Go
need, my
ahead
love?
and shake this up. Give it a good shake.
Woo.
Let's see, where is our
We
top?
need shake music.
It's right in front of you.
It's right in front of you here.
You know what?
It all blends together.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Look at that. I was like, where's the top?
Hilarious. It all blends together. It's all
Oh,
good.
let's not forget our, actually, Stu, let's give it one good squeeze of this.
Some
Right
lemon
here.
juice is going in there, guys, if you're wondering. It's like half a lemon.
All right.
I'll take
Perfect.
that and I lost my trash can. There we go. Woohoo. Not throwing things on the floor again. Just
So after I get this in here, it's fabulous. Here we go.
here we go. Shake,
right.
shake, shake.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Give it a good.
Shake, shake, shake.
Yes. I love that. Let me move this
So
out of
we're
your
gonna go ahead
way.
and strain.
Cool. Oh, you
This
know.
whole thing? Whole thing?
No. Here. Technical difficulties. Wait a minute.
All right.
I'm going to go over here. There. Woo, you didn't see that? You saw nothing. Pay attention to nothing. There. Ah.
Go ahead and strain that in.
Woo! Look at that.
Look at the wrist. It's all in the wrist.
All in the wrist.
Girl.
You gotta flick of the wrist.
See, I'm learning. I will take that from you out of your way.
All right, and then for the last part, the Chambord.
Carol, Meryl here. There it is.
All right, so we're gonna do 0.5 of this.
Ooh, 0.5.
Ooh.
And I'll take
all
that from
right.
you.
There we go.
Cool.
Okay, so
It is
it's
pretty.
very festive.
It's very, very
So,
Valentine's
got
Day.
some nice lemon wedges here. We're just gonna go ahead and do that, and then let's just go ahead and drop in.
Just because it's pretty. Raise that glass, baby. Raise it.
Very
Yay! Woo!
Very nice.
That is pretty.
All right.
Thank
right.
you.
You're very welcome.
Oh my God.
Super easy. It's free.
Just
can do it at home.
Just a little note. The raspberry in particular.
Yeah.
It has some kind of antioxidant, which for men it helps us father babies.
Oh.
No,
So drink eat some
right.
raspberry.
Wait a minute.
The sperm takes away the stress.
Wait a
After you
minute
took the
now.
raspberry. So that's a good thing to think. That's true. Yeah.
Wow,
Anti-bacterial.
raspberry has fertility.
Exactly. So for Valentine's Day, if you want to have, that day.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring this over to you. You guys can share this.
Make sure your man is
Exactly.
But all I'm saying, ain't nobody trying to do all that here.
Okay.
So,
Ain't nobody
you
trying to do all
guys,
No, especially me.
I am done.
No more babies in here.
Have a taste, little taste thing there.
So Allison says, hey Lisa, yes, everything looks fabulous.
Yay, Allison, thank you.
And Royce and Kevin are like bonding over their fraternity.
Oh my gosh. See, my show brings people together. While you guys weren't looking, I put a little shot glass. I want to taste it.
Yeah, we saw you in the background.
Oh, this is good. This is delicious. Yay.
I'm going to take the raspberry.
Bravo.
I might do some a little later.
They have some. No babies here. I'm done. I'm way done. Way done. In fact, it's impossible. So that's all good. All right. So now you've had your little cocktail. You had your raspberry cocktail with lemon. You've had a little rose champagne, prosecco. You've had your, God, like this is. I feel like I should excuse myself. Like you've had your strawberry, so now it's time to have a little bit of food, right? So.
Royce says he loves the cocktail.
Oh, hey, miss you, Royce. I miss you and us having cocktails together. So what am I making today? Oh, people are breaking things. It's okay. See, this is why I only served one boozy strawberry. I knew. That's the mother in me. I knew. So what am I making today? I am making an arugula salad with pear vinaigrette. And it's going to have fresh pears in there, a little cranberry, a little bit of toasted walnuts. Let's pull up the recipe so you can get the whole flavor of what's going on. So it's an arugula salad with pear vinaigrette. And I've taken one pear. I actually have two pears, but I've taken one pear and I peeled and cored it, cut it into pieces. I took a 1/4 cup of white balsamic vinegar, very important because it's going to really add to the flavoring rather than like a champagne vinegar or just a white wine vinegar. 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, because I just love throwing that in a vinaigrette, and 3/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, and salt and pepper to taste, and obviously the arugula. And then I'll show you how we'll finish it off. But right now I'm going to pull out my beast here. Oh, good God. Ugh.
Oh my.
Yes, this is the beast. I love my beast. Now this is the Blend Tech. So there's there's a different school of thought of Blend Tech versus Vitamix. I think they're both great products. I use them both. I have them both. And it's just personal preference. I love how creamy this makes the dressings. It's very loud, but that's okay. Vitamix isn't that.
No, it's pretty.
It's pretty loud too. So I'm gonna move this out of the way.
Is that a straight blender or is it is it a food processor?
It's a straight blender.
Oh.
Straight up blender. It just has all kinds of bells and whistles on it, and it tells you if you want to do a smoothie, if you want to do a soup, if it's like the new Vitamix is. Yeah, it does all that stuff. And then they have other attachments. I mean, you can go down the road and go down the rabbit hole with this and do whatever you're gonna do.
Do you find that one's better for one thing or the other?
No, I think they're both great products. Like I love them both. I've used them both. When I was in the culinary program, we had the Vitamix, but then I took a program. It was for vegan food, and this is what they use, and that's why I fell in love with it. Because when you're doing a lot of nut butters and making your own almond milk or cashew milk or whatever, this does
better with liquid.
I don't want to say they're both good.
Okay.
I
just want to know which one.
You do you, whatever you like. I like them both, but so I'm gonna try to scoot this over, Mike, so you can see what's going on.
While you're doing that, I just want to say Royce is being funny. Immaculate Conception, Lisa?
Yeah, no. Look, yeah, no.
No.
Please. Anyway, I'm so done. I'm tired at night. There's no time. So I'm going to put... Look what you made me do. I dropped the whole bowl in there. You're making me nervous. You're making me very nervous. Okay, so I just dumped everything. Don't put the glass in there because that won't be good like I just did. Put the pears in there. I'm going to put this white balsamic vinegar. Can't stress enough, you have to use balsamic vinegar for this, the white. Your Dijon mustard, which is going to help with the creaminess. Making a little bit of noise there. And I will do a little salt and pepper. I like my little 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4 for good luck. And I'm going to add a little salt in there. Again, salt measurement, that's up to you. I would say normally maybe, depending on what you're doing, maybe 1/2 teaspoon to 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, but that's completely up to you. I'm going to put this on, and I don't know, can you see? Oh, you can't really see. I'm going to turn it on. You see how it lights up and has all those little things? And it tells you how many blends you've done. It's a whole, whole thing. So I'm going to hit the salsa salad thing and let it go. And then I'm going to pour in, it's loud. I'm going to pour it, throw that in. Sorry it was so loud.
It wasn't that loud.
But there you go. So let me move my beast out of the way. And I'm just going to pour this in here, then I can put it away later. And you'll see, I'm going to pour it like that. You'll see how creamy that is.
Wow. And healthy.
And healthy, yeah.
We like healthy.
And the pear, it gives it a little sweetness, which is nice. And I'm just going to taste, or give a little stir. And excuse me, by.
Look at me trying to taste it with
I know, taste it with me. You know what, it's fine. I'm just going to just do a little salt. I really don't need to. I'm not going to use that spoon again. Don't double dip. If you do, here's a little tip that I learned. Not that interesting, but just so you know. If you are going to taste, use the back of your spoon to taste the other side so you can get 2 uses out of your spoon. So
Very smart.
that's Lisa's. There you go. That's Lisa's helpful hint for today. Tip of the day. So I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to bring my lovely greens here, which I've measured out enough for about 4 or 5 people. This will probably make a dressing for about 6. About 6 servings of salad. You might have some left over. I know I'm off camera, so sorry. So I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of this on. When I have parties, I usually let people dress their own salads because everybody has their own, liking of how much they like the dressing. I just don't want it to get too overdressed and soggy.
That's arugula?
This is arugula, so it's going to be a little peppery. Then with the sweetness of the pear and the sweetness of the other stuff I'm going to add on here, which is going to be quite tasty. And just dressing it a little bit. I would use my hands. I just don't have to keep turning in my back to you to wash my hands. That's all.
I'm sorry just to have information that don't make sense, but arugula
Yes.
is actually an aphrodisiac.
What?
You have a lot of.
I don't know why I know this information.
And you know what?
I'm just saying. It is.
You know what?
It comes from Rome.
It is. It's perfect for a Valentine show. And so the next dish has arugula in it. And boy.
Did you know all this, Lisa, when you were putting this menu
Yes,
together?
okay.
Of course I did.
Yes, you did.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
So for you all who are staying home on a Tuesday night making my meal, there might be some baby making going on. I don't know. You can thank me if that's what happens.
Raspberries in the room. That's just dangerous.
That is just dangerous. Oh my God. That is dangerous. I don't want to be responsible for a population explosion.
Godmother Lisa.
Oh God. So I'm just gonna plate each one of you guys a little bit of that. Mike will have to eat ours later.
Yeah, that's fine.
Immaculate Conception.
Immaculate Conception.
Royce.
Stop. Okay, so we got that. Now, we're gonna make it even prettier.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's my Alexa. Alexa, what's the weather like today?
In Los Angeles, clear skies and sun.
I love that.
Oh, she's not done yet.
She's letting you know.
Thank you. I should ask her about the arugula, but I won't. So, I chopped up some pears. I'm gonna add those on there, just because. And just so you know, I had to cook these. I had to chop these up earlier. And what I ended up doing, because they'll turn brown. So I put them in a little bit of water, half water, a little bit of lemon juice to preserve them. So they're gonna be a little bit softer. They're gonna have a little bit of citrus to it, not much, but it'll be fine with that. And they didn't go brown, did they?
Now, do you like just any regular pear or Asian pear or?
Whatever's ripe.
Whatever's right.
You know, because you've got your Bartlett, your Anjou.
Problems knowing if it's ripe. Sometimes I get them too hard or they're too soft.
Yeah,
or...
you just have to get it. It's finding that pear pocket.
Yeah, that pear pocket.
The pear pocket. So I'm going to add a little bit of goat cheese on there.
Don't know anything about that, but I love it.
Is goat cheese an aphrodisiac?
It must not be.
For me.
It must not be, because he don't know about it.
You guys are so funny.
Like, come on over, we're going to have some arugula and raspberries.
And then I toasted some walnuts. We're going to put a little bit of that on there.
You toasted them?
I did. I toast all my nuts. Okay, guys, come on now. Seriously, come back. I wasn't going there.
We toasted nuts before. Those were so
I do. Toasted nuts because it brings out the flavor of the nut. The oils come out, and then they've got a little bit more of a crunch, and it's all good. And then I'm going to, just to make it pretty and give it a little bit more sweetness, got a little bit of cranberry. Are cranberries?
Are those dry cranberries?
They are dry cranberries, yes.
They are. I'm going to say that they are.
They are an aphrodisiac? Then you know what?
I'm not going to say it.
Then I am on point with this meal today.
You are on point.
In fact, I'll give you a little bit extra just because of that. How's that? And there we go. There you have it. I'll take this one, pull it up. Pretty, pretty, and I will serve you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. That is gorgeous. I just love being here.
Me too.
So nice.
Testing out all the.
It's nice that Randy and I grew up together in St. Louis, Missouri, U City in the
Okay.
So Randy, you're in the restaurant business, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me more.
Well, I like to say, I like how you started us off with a little sparkling champagne.
Yeah.
And I like to educate people about restaurants and the fact that this is a beginner situation where you want to drink champagne first because it cleans the palate, so you can get ready for this fantastic meal. That cocktail that my girl Kim made also is a refreshing cleanness as well. So when you start to eat, everything is working all of this stuff. So that's a good thing. And I'm really loving the way the salad presentation is really important. Why go to a restaurant where it doesn't have the right presentation?
Right.
You're not gonna go back.
Right.
You know?
What do we stay away from if we're going to a restaurant this weekend?
You don't do those things where there's like set menus.
Yeah,
They're boring. They don't really put much effort into it, honestly. And the servers, they don't really care because they're getting the 15-18%.
Anyway.
So I would like to go to something that no one is doing, something very, very small, very intimate, where you can really enjoy the company that you're with. You know, have a conversation, and then go to a bar. You know, a bar marmont, or some small bar where there's not a lot of people, sexy. Drink some more.
Tapas.
Okay. All right.
It's all about tapas. I actually
exactly.
I would love to open a tapas place that.
That'd be awesome.
You know what I would love to do, and maybe I will one day. You never know, because I'm always doing something.
Always.
I I am 53 years old now. I forgot. I'm about to be 54. I still like to go out and dance because I'm a former dancer, you know. But I go out and I go to the clubs and everybody's my daughter's age or, you know, whatever. But I go to listen to music, not to troll and pick up. But I go to listen to music. So I would love a place that was for, say, I'll say 35 to 60 or 45 to 60 that had great music. And I'm talking not just old, you know, music of our time, but what's new. Just a gamut of great stuff that had great tapas, that had great, you know, a great mixologist or a couple of people that did some cool stuff, cool vibe. If there was a place like that right now, I would be there. And if I could open that, that would be my little dream thing. I don't want to own a restaurant, but I would certainly do something like that. I think that'd be really kind of crazy cool.
Good.
Yeah?
Very sexy.
Very sexy, you know.
And this salad is
This
really
salad
good.
And that would be on the
Can I
menu.
have some more dressing?
Oh my God, where is it? Yes, you may.
Amazing.
That is so good.
There.
Thank you,
See?
Lisa.
See, it's better to underdress than to overdress, correct?
Yes.
There you go,
can
love.
always add more. Kimberly's got a
Yeah.
ride.
Okay,
That's right. Kimberly, thank you.
Smells so hot.
Kimberly is off to another gig, and I thank her so much for coming.
Thanks for stopping
Thank
by.
You're welcome.
Thanks for
Enjoy.
having
you.
us. Love you.
All right, I'll fuck.
Bye, Miss Kimberly. Thank you so much. So we've had our salad, we've had our drinks, we've had our little sweet stuff. Now it's time for a little something heartier, right?
Yeah.
So I bought a bag of arugula, and to have it not go to waste, I was like, what can I do with that? Well, I love pesto. I decided to make an arugula pesto. And to top it, I thought scallops. Scallops are sexy. They're probably an aphrodisiac. I'm sure he's going to say that again. Everything is. So I am on point with this menu this week. If you just tuned in, I'm Lisa Marie Todd. This is an appetizing life, not a sex food show, but probably I would get more viewers if it were a sexy food show. And it's in celebration of Valentine's Day. And like I just said, I'm going to have a pan-seared scallop on an arugula pesto. And let me tell you what's in it and how to make it. It is, for the pesto, you're going to do 3 cloves of garlic, a 1/3 cup of Marcona almonds. And now, normally you put pine nuts into a pesto. The Marcona almonds make it a little bit creamier and give it a little bit more different texture, which I like. And I just love those almonds anyway. 1/2 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese, 2 packs of fresh arugula, a 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil, salt, and freshly ground black pepper to taste. And then you need your scallops. I have a little under a pound right now because one of my guests does not eat scallops, so I have an alternative for her with the pesto. 1/2 tablespoon of olive oil, a 1/2 tablespoon of butter, salt and pepper to taste. And so you can see how that's all made. I did a little video like I like to do, and Mike's gonna roll it, and then I'll come back and I'll make that little dish for you. Let's do it. easy to make, and I think kind of impressive, you know, if you're, it's kind of an easy dish. Mike, Mike likes to cook, so I know for sure you could do this. So I'm going to do it really fast. I'm going to salt these and get a little pepper, fresh ground pepper, you know. I don't want to get my hands all icky, so I'm going to flip that with this because I'll use it again anyway when I'm searing them. And salt the other side. And a little pepper. Beep, 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 beep. And meet me over at the stove here.
Kevin said when you did your Alexa, you made his Alexa go off.
Oh, are you serious? That is hilarious. That's funny.
That's scary.
That's a little scary, right?
They communicate with each other.
That's a little bit scary. So I'm going to add the olive oil in there. And I'm going to add the butter, which, there we go. I thought it was going to stick because it's a little warm in my house right now. Between the lights and the turning on the, you know, all the stuff. So I'm just going to get that going. If you have any questions, please type them in. Or if you guys have any questions sitting over there, my guests, please let me know. The butter is going to help give that caramelization on, you know, give that brown on there. And the olive oil is just to not have so much butter for me. So I did that way. So I'm going to let this heat up a bit. It's about a medium-high heat. I'm going to hit these for probably, I'd say, depending on what my pan feels like it wants to do, 2 to 4 minutes per side. And that should do it.
You buy them fresh, you don't do frozen.
You know what? If you buy it frozen, here's the deal. Because a lot of the seafood is frozen anyway. Just remember to thaw them very well. And if you forgot, not in hot water, no. But I was saying, if you forgot to do that, you can certainly put them in cold water and put them back into the refrigerator and let them sit in there for about a half an hour to 30 minutes. Dump the water out, check it. If it's still a little frozen, put some more cold water, burr, and let it thaw out. That's the way to quick thaw it. I prefer to take them out overnight, let them thaw in the refrigerator. And that's pretty much everything I do. So, and I'm talking and time is going by. Also, so you know, scallops have these little gristly, what? Oh, the little foot. So you want to make sure that's off because it's kind of rubbery and hard and it's not pleasant to eat. My person took it off for me, so I didn't have to do that. But it's really easy to get in there and cut that thing out of there. You don't want that. That would not be sexy for you to take a bite and then be like chewing like a cow. Is not a sexy thing to happen, you know. So I'm going to turn this heat down a little bit, and we're going to hit those. Now, what did I do for my guest over there who does not like seafood? And if you don't like seafood, this pesto, because you'll have a little bit of it left over anyway, it's fantastic on like a ravioli, a linguine. So what I did, because not everybody has time to make homemade pasta, which we're going to do a show about in a few weeks, which I'm excited about, to make their own homemade ravioli, I found the best that I could find, and you could get different sizes. I just did a regular cheese. I didn't get fancy and add in, you know, whatever madness you could add in. I saw something that had corn and this and that and the other. I only did cheese because I didn't want to really mix the basil flavored in there. I'm just checking these to see what's going on. And so this is the plain cheese. You could do a 4 cheese, which would be cool. And just plop that, sure that's not a good word. You just put that on top of the pesto, and that's your alternative. And like I said, you're going to have some of this left over, so certainly the next day, you know, you can have a little linguine or a little pasta. And I try to, you know, if you watch the show or follow whatever I do, I try to make sure you can reuse things. That's why I like this bag of arugula covered all of this meal, so you're not wasting it, you know. So I think that's the way to go. Let's see. They're getting nice. Nice.
What is your take on like a Pam spray for the pan? I know you always use olive oil, but I use a lot of the Pam spray.
Yeah, you know, it depends on what you're doing. I don't have anything against it, but what you can do, because it's basically, I'm walking out a shot and now I don't see it. I had that little sprayer a couple of weeks ago that I used, which is filled with olive oil. It's the same thing, and now you know what you're getting in it, And you can totally substitute that if you are a coconut oil person. And you can get the liquefied. Oh, that's pretty. You can get the liquefied coconut oil. And sorry, I'm trying to talk and turn at the same time. And put that in there and use that as your spray. You know. So that is perfectly doable, you know.
One's probably more healthier, but the other's more flavorful, I think.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And then there's different coconut oils you can use if you buy the ones in the jar. There's one that I just want to quote myself right. The refined. Hopefully I got this right. The refined, like this, does not have that coconut taste. So if you don't want everything tasting like coconut, that's the route to go. The other one does taste more like coconut. So, and that's why a lot of people don't like to use coconut oil. They're like, well, I don't want all my food that tastes like coconut, which I get. But there are options to that, so, which is great. So I'm letting this cook. Cook.
So you say about 2 to 3 minutes?
Yeah, I say about 2 to 4 minutes per side. You know, just you want to watch it.
It gets a little brown.
Yeah, you can see I'm going to pull one up. I shouldn't be doing that. Did you see the caramelizations happening there? Yeah. So these are coming out nicely. Any questions? Any concerns? Happy Valentine's Day!
Scallop is a good choice for that too, I think. Anything seafood, actually.
Yeah. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area, so I completely grew up eating crab and shrimp. My family's from New Orleans, so I had all that yummy, seafood growing up. So anytime I can have that, I'm totally happy. It's all good. All good.
Kevin said everything looks delicious and fresh.
Thank you, Kevin. It is all fresh. It's all fresh and good. We're getting there.
Smells good, Kevin. Yes. Kevin here one day.
Kevin should come on the show one day. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Kevin's a regular. Kevin always here to support us.
He does, and I appreciate all the support that I get. Okay, these are pretty much close to being done, and I am going to put them on another pan here. They smell really good, they smell good. So, I'm going to kill the heat, and they've got a nice caramelization on them. Yeah, it's going to take that off. And I'll walk over to the other side. And that one's kind of flopping around there. There you have that. Look at that. So let's plate this up for you guys to eat.
Plate it up.
Plate it up, plate it up. Yay.
It all looks so pretty.
Oh, I try. I love cooking so much. It's like,
And you know what that comes
I do
out.
love
You
it.
can tell you love cooking. That's why you love eating.
Nobody's over there, right?
Wrong angle.
No one's at the stove. I'm over here. Hi, I'm over here. Hello.
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. Magic Mike. So I'm going to do 3 of these because Miss Mary does not want, and I'm just going to spread it around a little bit. What do you say?
Ron loves scallops. He's going to be so jealous. Oh, well.
Should have been there.
So I'm not being very adventurous making the swoosh or anything like that.
the swoosh.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
I mean, well, whatever you're doing.
I'm just making a little circle so you have enough pesto to,
I like pesto, so.
yeah. So I think it's important to have a nice taste of this.
Fresh
Yeah.
pesto. It looks so good.
So,
Everything's so colorful.
that's me. I'm colorful.
I love it. Yeah.
It's a colorful life,
It's a colorful,
So I'm going to take this,
appetizing life.
and it is an appetizing life. I'm just going to place that on there. Look at that.
There you go.
2 and 3.
Like restaurants.
And then, Miss Mary, I have for you.
Yay for me.
If I had time, I would have made them fresh, but
Look who loves
I love you.
Somebody loves me.
I lost my little
My
thing.
dolly sister loves me.
I do. I'm gonna wash this off real fast.
Thank
There. Excuse me, folks. Walking away. And sorry for my gigantic thing. Can't find
you.
it.
We love all your tools.
So I'm just gonna place 1
Oh, look at that.
How pretty.
and 2.
Oh, look at that little ravioli.
I'm just gonna do 2 on there for you because I think that's kind of pretty.
Just a little.
It's a little something, something. And there you have it. You have 2 choices. Boom, 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 boom. Yay! And I will bring that over.
Yeah.
And there's
full.
yours.
You don't want to overeat.
Right.
Ladies,
Just
I'm
enough.
sorry, ladies first. I have to do that.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
always. Definitely.
That's very important.
What?
Not to overeat and
Oh.
to eat
Well,
like what you serve.
Especially if you're gonna have a romantic night, a full belly does not
Right,
help.
a full
So,
belly.
With your aphrodisiac.
with your aphrodisiac.
That's not an aphrodisiac.
So have a taste, folks.
All right.
Taste, taste, taste. Mike, would you like?
Sure, thank you.
I'll have mine later. Here, give you a fork. There's a fork for you.
Thank you.
So I'm waiting for people to tell me if this will work for Valentine's Day or not. How is it?
Oh, it's so good.
It smells delicious.
Yay!
I haven't even, my mouth is, I'm salivating and I haven't put one bite in yet.
That pesto. is
That
really
pesto is so good.
Thank
So
you.
good, Lisa.
Woo, 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 woo. Okay,
That is so delicious.
my job is done here. I'm like Cupid. Woo! So that's all I got for today. That was a lot.
gosh,
It was
that's
fun.
delicious.
Have a fantastic, fantastic Valentine's Day coming up. And you can find me on all the various social media places and spaces. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the YouTube. I changed that from the Twitter. Pinterest. And if you have any recipe ideas, like today, which was cool, Kimberly came in and did her thing. I'm always up for partnering with people, partnering with companies that have products, and doing it on my show live because I love live. It's fun. Anything can happen. And you know what? It's just a good time. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy your Valentine's celebration with the one or ones you love, if you have more than one, if you're greedy like that. But no, enjoy yourself. And I'm going to the Grammys this week, so I'm going to have some fun pictures when I come back next week, which will be fun. And that's it. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yay. Thank you guys for coming. And
Delicious.
yay.
Okay.
And I'll see you guys next week on an Appetizing Live. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.